Set down dry?
The 86-yarder.
Yes, it sure did. And, coming off the bench, taking snaps and not fumbling the ball and doing a good ball handling, did an excellent job.
28 is where the ball rests. First and 10. Johnson, Thomas, and Hutt in the backfield. Tomcats jump the gun. That'll cost them 5 as the third quarter gets underway. Only the second penalty of the night for the Tomcats. Ashland has not had a turnover. No fumbles, no interceptions. Not like last week when we saw the Tomcats fumble 5 times in the first half and lose 3 of them. Mark off 5, take the football back inside the 25 to the 23, where it's first and 15. Coons comes wide to the right side. Tight on the left is Marsh. Johnson, Thomas, Hutt in the backfield behind senior quarterback David Brown. He flips out to Juan Thomas, and here he comes. A wall of blockers in front of him. Picks his hole across the 25, hurdles a man, and out of bounds up near the 29-yard line. All 3 Tomcat rushers have a very good chance of hitting 100 tonight. Hutt's already there. Johnson and Thomas are in the mid-70s.
I believe all 3 of them will hit it tonight.
A gain of 6 for Thomas. It'll be second down and 9. He's now at 82. Only one other time has that been done, and that was earlier this year. Second and 9 for Ashland at their 29. Football to near hash as Kuntz goes wide left. LeMaster tied right. Again, Johnson, Hutt, and Thomas in the backfield. Senior quarterback Brown on the counter. Here comes Thomas, 30, 35, first down, or close to it up near the 37, 38-yard line. Going to be just shy of the first down by a couple of yards. Give him 7 more. Third down and about 2. Tomcats are 1 of 3 in third down conversions tonight. Third and 2 for Ashland at their 37. Kuntz comes wide right, the short side. Scott Crawford tied left. Third down and 2 for Ashland at their 37. David Brown hands under, going to give on a counter to Hutt. First down 40, 45, still on his feet, still tugging and pulling. Up near the 47-yard line comes Chris Hutt. Nice run. 9 Tomcat first downs. Henry Clay has but 2. Pickup of 7 for Hutt. First and 10 for the Tomcats now at the 47-yard line. Brown sends Kuntz wide left, the wide side. Johnson, Thomas, Hutt in the wishbone. Brown with a long count, flip back Thomas. He's going to the halfback pass from LeMaster. He can't hang on. Down to the Henry Clay 45-yard line. Had it in his hands, hit him in the wrong spot. Right in the hands, incomplete.
A little wrinkle. I don't think we've seen that
halfback pass. We saw it once somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I think so. You're right. One through that, thrown that one, yes.
Somebody.
We sure did. We sure did.
It'll be second and 10 for Ashland at their 47. Kuntz goes wide to the left side. Johnson, Thomas, and Hutt in the wishbone. Travis Todd now the tight end on the right side. Brown marks him out the line. Here comes the blitz. They give it to Hutt, and they read that one perfectly and nail him at the line of scrimmage for no yard. Third down for Ashland.
See, they stun a lot. Henry Clay has it, and a lot of times they'll get in there and make the play look very bad. Then also they'll hash on them just like they did a couple times earlier in that second quarter. Make the big long one for a touchdown.
Third and 10 for Ashland at their 47. Scott Crawford tight left. Kuntz to the right, the short side. Wishbone tight behind Brown. Third and 10. Brown on the option, flips to Thomas. He runs over 1, gets to midfield, and that's it. Picks up about 3. It'll be fourth down. Thomas now 9 carries for 92. It'll be fourth down, about 7. Tomcats are going to boot her away. That's probably a good move. No reason to take a chance leading by 4 touchdowns or even 4 at on of any sort.
Well, Dickie, a lot of times, they go in with especially exploding like they did for the second quarter, go in and get a little happy at halftime.
Yeah, that's true.
And come back out. I'm sure Coach Marston's very concerned. A lot of times you're more concerned at half than when you may be behind or it's a tight ball game.
Thomas gets it high, but not too deep. In fact, it's real short, but takes a good Ashland hop inside the 30 to about the 29. So it's not a good punt. In fact, bad. Travels only 21 yards. And Henry Clay will have pretty good field position. The Blue Devils will start first and 10 at their own 30-yard line, trailing 28-0 with 9:05 to go here in the third quarter. Well, the Musketeers of Greenup County, undefeated. Won't be after tonight. Their bubble has burst big time in Boone County, in Florence, Kentucky. Wide to the right side goes Shroud and Obadiah Owens. Obadiah. Wishbone is broken. Obadiah Owens comes in motion to the near side. Miller long count. He's going to roll to his right, looking to throw the football. Going deep, intended for Shroud. He's got it, and he's gone. Inside the 30. Here's Hutt trying to catch him. Inside the 15, 10, and down at about the 8-yard line.
Told you that Chris Hutt they can outrun anybody on the field.
I think you're right. Chris Hutt caught him from behind. Shroud had about a 5-yard lead on him. But Hutt finally caught him inside the 10 at about the 9-yard line. And don't look now. Hendrick Clay's trying to fight their way back in this one. A big gainer from their own 30-yard line. 20, 30, 40, 50, 61-yard pass play from Miller to Shroud. And a first down for Hendrick Clay. They're inside the 10 at the 9, first and goal, with 8:18 to go in the third. Wishbone is tight. Owens, Nunnally, and Townsend. Or is it? No, it's Townsend. Parker's out with a busted up knee. Miller, quick pitch. Here's Owens turning the corner and nailed at about the 8-yard line. Obadiah Owens takes it down to the 8, the gain of 1. It'll be second down and goal from the 8-yard line. 7:50 left to go in the third.
Stuart Hackworth, Dave Brown, and 2 or 3 other Tomcats in on that tackle.
Miller looks to the sideline for the signal from Jake Bell. Blue Devils trying to get back in the ball game, and Henry Clay wants timeout. They don't get the signal in. 7:40 to go in the third. Ashland by 28, and this is Tomcat football on WCMI.
We need to talk about the future and my freedom.
Okay.
How long have I been coming here?
Oh, golly, I guess.
A long time, eh?
Yes, a long time.
And all this time, I've never asked for special favors or treatment or anything like that.
No.
Not that you didn't make me feel special. You did, and I appreciate it, really.
Thanks.
It's just that from now on, it's going to be different.
Different?
Yes, different. I'm over 50 now, and I just want more. I want my freedom without all the obligations.
She wants something she can't get just anywhere. She doesn't want to pay for checking any longer, or for checks, or for her Visa or MasterCard, or for traveler's checks, money orders, cashier's checks, or her Quest card or notary services. She wants interest on her checking account, a bonus on her CDs, and an annual estate plan analysis. She wants a lot, and she wants it all free. And she can get it, too, at the Bank of Ashland.
Here, Louise, sign this and have your freedom.
Thanks, Max. I knew you folks at the Bank of Ashland would understand.
Bank of Ashland understands with the Freedom 50 account. Member FDIC.
Pass play resumes at second and goal for Henry Clay at the Ashland 8-yard line. 7:40 left to go in the third. Blue Devils trying to get away from the shutout. Owens and Shroud go wide right. Wishbone is broken. Nunnally and Townsend in there. Now Owens comes in motion to the near sideline as Miller rolls to his right, looking in the end zone, and down he goes from the 15-yard line. Bentine, Johnson, and Thomas were there. And he loses about 7. It'll be third and goal for Henry Clay at the Ashland 15. Miller's had a tough night. He's been sacked 4 times. Third and goal for Henry Clay at the Ashland 15-yard line. Clock rolling, 7:10 to go in the third. Ashland up 28-0. Wide to the near side comes Kennedy. Shroud tight right. Wishbone is tight. Owens. Townsend and Nunley. Miller to throw. Pumps once. Going to run it. He turns down inside the 10 and wrapped up at the 10-yard line. He gained 5. It'll be fourth down and goal for Henry Clay at the Ashland 10-yard line with 6:44 to go in the third quarter. It's do or die for the Blue Devils here. Fourth and goal from the Ashland 10. Tomcats trying to preserve the shutout. Kennedy comes wide left. Again, the wishbone is tight as Owens is in now. Kennedy comes in tight. Owens, Townsend, and Nunley. Miller rolls left. Wide open. Kennedy in the end zone. He got it. Touchdown. He dropped it. Flags. Interference. Dwight Walters all over him. Boy, he beat Dwight Walters to death, and Kennedy had it in his hands. Walters came up and plowed him, knocked it loose, but he hit him once before the ball got there. So it's pass interference against the Tomcats. That's a good call. take that half the distance to the goal. But on pass interference on fourth down, what's the call here, Coach? I don't know. Is it an automatic burst or? I'm not real sure what the call is.
It used to be. I don't think it is anymore.
I'm not real sure. They take it to the 5-yard line. Pass interference at first down.
That made it the first down. Didn't he pick up enough on that penalty?
No, it was fourth and goal at the 10.
Well, evidently it's an
automatic first down.
Oh, I tell you, pass interference, it used to be at the spot.
That's right. It is an automatic first. Okay. First and goal. Henry Clay has it at the Ashland 5 on the pass interference call. Good call. Shroud and Townsend go wide right. Football in the middle of the field. Owens and Nunnally in the backfield behind Miller. Miller going to give it to Nunnally, the fullback, and he didn't get a thing. No gain. It'll be second and goal for Henry Clay at the Ashland 5. 6 minutes to go in the third. Ashland leading at 28-0. Kennedy comes wide left. Shroud tight right. Owens, Nunnally, and Townsend. Now Owens goes slot left. Second and goal from the 5-yard line. Miller, quick pitch. Townsend trying to turn it on the right side. Cuts back against the grain and racked up the line of scrimmage for no gain. Townsend gets nothing. Tomcats defense meeting the challenge. Want to preserve that big goose egg up there by Henry Clay. It'll be third and goal for the Blue Devils at the Ashland 5-yard line. 5:15 to go in the third. Tomcats have had the football one time in this quarter. Managed to gain about 30 or 40 yards and booted it away. Henry Clay is taking it from their own 30. It rests at the Ashland 5. They're trying to get on the board. Kennedy and Townsend wide left. Obadiah, Owens, and Nunnally in the backfield behind Miller. Now Townsend in motion to the far side, the short side of the field. Third and goal at the 5. Here's Miller rolling left, looking in the end zone. Shroud over his head, incomplete. It's fourth and goal. 4:45 to go in the third. It's fourth and goal, Henry Clay at the Ashland 5-yard line. Well, Jake Bell, field goal doesn't do you any good.
No.
He's not going to go just to beat the shutout. He got to get back in the ballgame.
Sure.
And knowing Jake the way we do, he's not going to quit. Fourth and goal, Henry Clay at the Ashland 5. And the Blue Devils, Ashland wants the timeout. 4:45 left to go in the third quarter. Ashland 28, Henry Clay nothing. Back in a moment on WCMI.
If your home central air conditioning is on its last legs, or if your old furnace is on the blink, General Heating and Air Conditioning wants you to think real hard for a few seconds about the modern Amana electric heat pump. The Amana electric heat pump is the only all-in-one heating and cooling system. In the summer, the Amana electric heat pump is a central air conditioner. Using your existing ductwork, the electric heat pump dehumidifies the air and keeps cool, comfortable air circulating throughout your entire house. In the winter, the Amana electric heat pump heats your home flamelessly, keeping it cozy and warm. In addition, because it's at least twice as energy efficient as gas equipment, the Amana electric heat pump can help you cut your winter heating bills. Find out more about today's most modern heating and cooling system. Call General Heating and Air Conditioning today at 836-8143. The modern Amana electric heat pump. It heats, it cools, and it saves. Your Amana heat pump distributor is Mid-America Distributors.
Back at Putnam Stadium, it's fourth and goal for Henry Clay at the Ashland 5-yard line. Bad news from Northern Kentucky tonight. Covington Holmes 57, Boyd County nothing. Boone County 51, Greenup County nothing. That doesn't do much for us here in Eastern Kentucky, I'll tell you that. Here's Miller, fourth and goal, looking to pass in the end zone, batted down, incomplete. Intended for Kennedy. It's incomplete. It'll be Tomcat ball. The Tomcat defense rises to the challenge. And the Tomcats preserve that big goose egg, 28-0. Ashland takes over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line. I'm not an Owen Houck fan. He's a great football coach, don't get me wrong. Coached at Boone County for 20-plus years. He's won state titles, and he's a great football coach. But when he gets it down, I mean, he just pours salt in the wound, and he's beaten Greenup County tonight 51-0 in the third quarter. There's no excuse for that. I just don't like that kind of crap.
I don't even.
Oh, yes. Here's the Tomcat offense out on the field, and Juan Thomas gets a call. Brings it across the 10 up near the 11 or 12-yard line.
I was just going to say, it was 35-0 before the halftime, and then it was 38, so he had to kick a field goal.
I mean, he kicks a field goal.
Yeah,
Come on, what kind of crap's that?
Yeah. Ireton's, at halftime, Ireton's beating Portsmouth 12-0, Dickie.
All right. Thomas now 10 carries for 99 as he picks up 7, second down and 3. For Ashland at the 12. Wishbone tight. David Brown still your quarterback. Thomas off the left side. First down and more. 20, 25. Breaks a tackle and up to about the 27-yard line. Every dog has its day, as they say.
Oh, yes. What goes around comes around.
You bet that happened to you, haven't you, buddy?
Oh, I've had it that bad and worse.
It'll come back to haunt you someday.
Oh, you never had 59. I had 61. I'm not bragging about
Highlands? Remember the Highlands fiasco?
You weren't coaching then. I sure was.
I beg your pardon.
I wish I could say I wasn't. Well, I just said it, so I guess you should have left me alone. Yeah. Somebody at home would have known it.
Thomas picks up 15, a first down for Ashland. 3:39 left to go in the third as Brown gave it off to somebody. I didn't see who's in the middle of that mess. It might have been Johnson.
It was Johnson.
Okay. He got nothing. Second and 10 for Ashland at their own 27-yard line. I just don't believe in beating people like that. Wishbone is tight. Wide to the near side comes Kuntz. Here's Brown on second and 10. Fumbles the football and falls on it. Back at his 25. First Tomcat fumble of the night. And Brown has to eat it for a 2-yard loss. It'll be third down for Ashland. The Tomcats tonight, 2 of 4 in third down tries. I guess Northern Kentucky feels like they got to prove to Eastern Kentucky they're superior. Well, bring on Boone County, by God. I'd like to play him. Tell you that. Coons comes wide right. Wishbone is tight. Third and 12, Ashland at the 25. Brown flips it out. Thomas, here he comes. Breaks one tackle. Trying to turn it upfield, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 26. He just ran out of room to the near sideline. And the Tomcats are going to be forced to punt the football. Charlie Johnson now the only Tomcat who doesn't have 100 yards. He's at 74. Thomas at 115. Hudd at 122. So Thomas will punt it for the 4th time tonight. The surprising stat is that Ashland has only punted 6 times all year. This will be their 4th punt tonight. Here's a good snap. Thomas will get it high end over end. Hits at the 50. Takes a Henry Clay bounce to the Ashland 49 and down at about the 49, 48-yard line. So not much of a punt there.
Last 3 punts, one has not got the foot into it. I don't know what he's doing. He's getting a bad drop for one thing on the ball. But, if he'd just go on and try to fire the ball, he could get it 30, 35 yards.
A punt of only 23, and Henry Clay's got great field position. They'll start first and 10 at the Ashland 48, trailing 28-0. We're at 2:10 of the third quarter. Wide to the right side goes Shroud and Townsend. In the backfield is Nunnally and Obadiah Owens. Broken wishbone. Miller's going to give it to Owens, and they got him in the backfield. Oh, he gets away. There he goes around the right side. He retreats. He's back to his 40, up to the 45. He still lost yardage. I still like the way the guy runs. I do.
Hey,
he's exciting.
He's left and runs backwards. How many yards he picked up? I bet many yards.
He's picked up 16 yards.
How many he lost?
Well, he lost 4 there. No, he lost 6 there. So he's down to 10. But I just like the way the guy runs.
I know, but you count them other time he ran the ball.
Oh, yeah, he's all over the place. I know what you're saying.
We can't count him. We can't count him going sideways.
I know, but he's the type of guy.
He's probably rushed for as much as anyone on the field tonight. But he's going from side to east and west.
He's just going the wrong way. Obadiah, you got to go this way, pal. North and south. He's in the slot left side. Here's Miller on the option. Flips out Townsend trying to turn the corner, and they got him in the backfield. Thomas and Daniels were there and nailed him back at the 44. I just like to have a guy like Obadiah Owens on my team with that kind of speed. You got to put him somewhere. He's got to do something.
Oh, yes. I think he's a good football player. There's just Henry Clay is not a real strong football team right now. But also, I think Ashland's such a good football team that's making them even look
Yeah. A loss of 3. It's 3rd and 19 for Henry Clay. At their own 44, they started the Ashland 48. Here is the give to Nunley on the counter, and he got a yard to the 45-yard line. So
What is the
4th down.
What is the yardage, total yardage for Henry Clay?
Henry Clay has, let's see, they've had 48 rushing and half, and this quarter they got 9, so that's 57 rushing and 71 passing, so just over 120.
In what direction, Dirk?
East and west are doing better.
Most of them been running like they want in your building over there. Over the Verity.
Hopkins to punt for the 7th time tonight. And they don't get it. It's a line drive. Backs Robinson up at the 20. He'll return it across the 25-yard line and get it up near the 27 or 28. And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter.
Thought he was going to kick the blocker.
The Tomcats lead at the end of 3 periods of play, 28-0. Back in a moment on WCMI.
Addington, a name you can trust, a name you can count on. Addington employs over 700 Kentuckians in their family of companies. Addington mines high-quality Kentucky coal with a responsibility to its fellow citizens in reclaiming the land for which Addington has won numerous state awards. Described in Fortune magazine as one of the nation's fastest-growing companies, Addington is one corporate citizen that Kentuckians can count on.
I think of the Addington brothers, Addington Resources. I think of the words to best describe these gentlemen, and it's, to me, it's their generosity and their vision, and their good corporate neighbors.
That's David C. McDavid, chairman of the board of the First National Bank of Grayson. He knows that when it comes to you and your environment, that Addington is making the future better today. Addington, with its model, environmentally secure sanitary landfills, its road construction and gold mining operations, makes Addington the leader. Addington, a name you can trust, a name you can count on.
Well, we're back at Putnam Stadium. Boyd County has gotten on the board up at Covington Holmes. They trail 57-7. Boone County beating Greene at 51-0, so it's 108-7 in that particular district. Northern Kentucky over Eastern Kentucky. That's unreal. All right, here's Brown to Thomas at the 35 and skips a runner and up near the 38, 39-yard line. Comes Juan Thomas as we start the final 12 minutes of play. Tomcat first down as Thomas takes it up near the 39-yard line from the 28, a gain of 11. First and 10. Brown brings him out, wishbone tight. Brown going to give to Johnson up to the 40, 45, breaks a tackle, still barreling his way up near the 48-yard line, and he really waylaid number 25 for Henry Clay, Scott Hopkins, a punter. I mean, he made him pay for that bad boy.
He got up, though.
Yeah, he did.
Unlike some of us, he got up.
Yeah, I never got up from that hit, I guarantee you.
I tell you, he got up, but he might not get back over there the next play.
A gain of 9 for Johnson. It's 2nd and 1 for Ashland at their 48. Wishbone tight. Brown is going to give to Johnson, and they got him that time. They nailed him in the backfield. Somebody just blew by Stuart Hackworth and nailed Johnson for a 2-yard loss. It'll be a 3rd down and about 3 for the Tomcats at their own 46. 10:40 left to go in the game. Ashland leading at 28-0. Coons goes wide right. Wishbone is tight. Brown hands under. He's going to leave it off to Thomas. He's got the first down to the midfield stripe and down to the Henry Clay 47-yard line. Throws a hard-running Juan Thomas.
Dickie, it's amazing. Juan, Charlie Johnson, Chris, these poor defensive backs, they really punish him.
Yes, they do. A gain of 7. Thomas now 133 yards, takes over the leadership from Hunt. They need about 20 yards out of Johnson to get all 3 of them over 100. Wheeler goes wide right, the wide side of the field. Again, the wishbone tight at the Henry Clay 47. Brown gives to Johnson, and he got maybe a yard to the 46. The middle has closed up for Charlie Johnson. 2nd down and 9 at the Henry Clay 46. 9:50 to play. Ashland in command, 28-0. All the scoring coming in the 2nd quarter. Neither team scored in the 1st or the 3rd. Ashland basically going through the motions. They haven't really.
Well, Dickie, they turned it
They
on.
haven't had to play, I
They
guess.
turned it so up so much in that second quarter. I think they kind of got satisfied, a little complacent.
So when their backs are against the wall, they play.
Yes.
Here's for Thomas.
There he goes.
He is gone. They won't get him. 10-5 touchdown. Juan Thomas. 45 yards and the score.
There's a flag down.
Oh, there he is. Bring that bad boy
Be a
back.
clip.
Might bring her back. It's standing at the 9-yard line. We might bring her back. It will nullify the touchdown run by Juan Thomas of 46 yards. And they'll mark it off from the point of infraction. The penalty is on number 8. 80, 90, LaMasta. 80, we don't have an 80. Had to be 90, LaMasta.
Yeah, there's the 80.
Where?
Right here. See?
Oh, Fonder Hyde, was he in the game? I didn't spot him. If he came into the game, he's the man that got caught.
It's from the point of infraction, though, so
Yeah,
it'll
it's
still
still
be a
big
first down.
gainer and a first down.
25 yards is a chip shot for Ashland right now.
I agree with you. A 37-yard run there by Thomas. First and 10 for Ashland as they spot the football on the penalty at the Henry Clay 23. Here's a give to Johnson. He barrels inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line. Fourth quarter, we're inside 9 minutes. Ashland in command, 28-0. And Charlie Johnson carries it inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. That's a pickup of 7. It'll be second down and 3. Johnson now at 89 yards. Ashland leading at 28-0. Wide to the left side goes Kuntz. That's the short side of the field. Thomas, Hutton, Johnson on the backfield. Second and 3. Brown's going to turn, give it off to Hutt. And no, the end around the Marsh. And Marsh gets tripped up at about the 15, 14-yard line, close to the first down. Marsh on the end around carries it down to inside the 15 to about the 13. A first down for the Tomcats. They're 14th, all on the ground. First and 10 Ashland. Just outside the 10, we'll call it the 13. Here's Brown to Johnson inside the 10, still battling to about the 8-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be second down and 4 for Ashland at the end of play 8. 7:35 left to play in the ball game. Ashland leading at 28-0. Crawford comes in. LeMaster goes out.
I hope so.
Mitchell Kuntz goes wide to the right, the wide side of the field. Second and 4 from the 8. Here's Brown. Going to give it to Johnson, and they rack him up. Fumbles, and they might have blown it dead. They did. No gain for the Tomcats. And Charlie Johnson is hurt. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign, sports fans. Yeah, he's up. Maybe he just twisted an ankle or something of that nature. Nothing serious. Stops the clock with 7:03 to go.
Charlie might want to come home and take a drink of water.
Yeah, he maybe need a break in there.
Looks like Foxdelphia with a cramp in his leg.
It'll be third down and 4 for Ashland at the Henry Clay 8. 7:03 left to play in the ball game. Ashland leading at 28-0 down at the Henry Clay 8-yard line. They started back at their 28. The new fullback will be David Daniels. Hutt and Thomas will remain at the halfback positions. Kuntz comes wide left, the short side of the field. As Brown has a third and 4 at the 8. Here's Hutt off the right side, breaks one tackle, won't get away from the other, and they nail him at the 10. Good job defensively by Henry Clay, and Hutt loses 2. It'll be 4th down for the Tomcats. At the Henry Clay 10-yard line, they've got to go to the 3 for the first down. So we'll call it 4th and about 7. Marsh goes in with the play, and the master will come out. 4th and 7 for Ashland at the Henry Clay 10-yard line. 3-yard lines where the first down marker rests. Mitchell Coons comes wide left. Thomas Daniels and Hutter in the backfield. In the wishbone, Brown going to flip it on the option. No, turn it himself. Now flips to Hutt. They've got him and nail him at the 13-yard line. A loss of 3 more.
Plus a clip.
And we do have a... Do we have a flag?
Yes, it's a flag clip.
All right.
Clip.
They'll decline the penalty and take the football, I would think, on the loss of 3. I would anyway.
That score of Boyd and Holmes is the final.
57 to 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like to bring those. I like to play that bunch this year. Penalty is declined, and Henry Clay takes over on downs to stay held. The Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10 at their 13-yard line with just over 6 minutes to go, trailing 28-0. Miller will be your quarterback. Obadiah Owens is in there. Townsend's in there, and Nunley. Owens and Shroud are wide to the right side. As Miller has it 1st and 10 at his 13-yard line. Now in motion goes Owens to the far sideline. Miller barks him out. He's going to roll to his right, looking for Shroud. He's got him and through his hands, incomplete up near the first down marker. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Henry Clay at their own 13-yard line. Clock stopped with 5:42 to go.
They're still working on Charlie Johnson down here, but it is a cramp.
All right.
And he's upper right leg. What is that upper right leg called?
Tree trunk.
For him? Yeah, you're right. It is tree trunk.
The big cherry. Boy, he's got it. Quarterback.
End of the third quarter, it's Portsmouth, or Ironton 12, Portsmouth 6.
Come on, Iron. It's 2nd and 10, Henry Clay at their 13. In motion goes Owens. Miller in trouble. He's going to lay it out for Owens. Intercepted by Walters. At the 30, at the 20, at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Dwight Walters. Dwight Walters intercepted that pass at about the Henry Clay 30 and returns it for the score. It's 34-0 at the 5:32 mark of the ball game. Nice job by Dwight Walters, his first touchdown this year. Charlie Johnson, of course, who normally tries the extra points, is out with a leg cramp, so the Tomcats are going to have to go for a 2. They don't have a kicker. Clayton Hill is hurt. Charlie Johnson has a cramp, and there's nobody left to kick the football. And the Tomcats have to call timeout. With 5:32 to go, it's Ashland 34, Henry Clay nothing. This is Tomcat football on WCMI.
You know, I believe fall is about my favorite time of the year. Football, the World Series, hunting, and fishing. But I believe the best part of all is seeing the leaves change colors. Well, this fall, you'll notice one more thing changing colors, but unlike the trees, this change will be from orange to green as Gulf becomes BP. Now, the folks at Clark Oil are really excited about this change and hope you'll stop in soon to let us show you just how good our new BP products really are. We think you'll appreciate the changes, and you'll like what stayed the same.
Another success story from Armco. Recently, the Armco Steel Company was named as one of the steel suppliers for the new General Motors Chevrolet Cavalier and Pontiac Sunbird cars, the J-Cars. The new cars will debut in the next few years, totally redesigned. The Armco team was formed, and the emphasis now is on focusing technical assistance with the cars' designs. With the addition of the new partnership with General Motors J-Cars and the Saturn cars make Armco the steel supplier. Armco, America's steel maker.
Dyer will be the third kicker for the Tomcats. His kick is blocked on the extra point try and a little late into the football. And the sophomore misses. So the kick is blocked, and Ashland still remains in front of Lexington Henry Clay with a shutout. Tomcats 34, Henry Clay nothing. 5.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. update on a score. Greenup County avoids the shutout. Boone County 51, Greenup County 7 in the fourth. And that's about all. All these games tonight are blowouts, aren't they? Except Iverson and Portsmouth, that's tight, 12-6.
12-6.
Everybody else a blowout.
Well, what? We never did get anything on Raceland and
Raceland.
Lawrence.
Keep trying on that Raceland score.
Where is it?
Raceland.
How can I get it?
I don't know. I'm just talking to Mary.
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to me.
No. The kick by Washington, I think. I don't know who kicked off Raceland, to be honest with you. And Henry Clay returns it up near the 29-yard line. I wasn't paying any attention. Johnson, of course, nursing a leg cramp, so he's not kicking off. Clayton Hill, the other kicker, is out with a injury, not even dressed.
Crawford.
Was it Scott Crawford?
Yes.
All right. So Henry Clay will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. They trail it 34-0. 5:11 left to go, and time called. What's the problem?
I don't
Henry
think
Clay is a player short. My old boy Obadiah Owens. Come on, Obadiah, get in the ball game. Obadiah, a little late coming out there. He's got to call timeout. We'll be back in a moment on WCMO.
Doug Moore, who owns Junior Food Mart at 29th and Belmont's an Ashland native. And Doug wants to invite you to stop in to Junior Food Mart. It's a very convenient store. They're open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. They have a fresh bakery, they have a deli, they have a friendly staff. They feature the BP oil products and gasoline. And Junior Food Mart does feature that convenience and with that friendly service. So Doug Moore says, hey, come on in. It's Ashland's newest tradition, Junior Food Mart, 29th and Belmont.
If you carry separate insurance policies on your home and car, you may be paying through your nose. The Putnam Agency can provide you with one policy from Continental that covers both. It's called Continental Link Plus. And not only can it provide better protection for your home and car than you have now, it can also save you money. If you own both a home and a car, call the Putnam Agency and get the facts about Continental Link Plus, the single policy that covers both. The Putnam Agency, 16th and Winchester Avenue, Ashland, 329-2200.
1st and 10, Henry Clay starts. They try and pitch it out to Obadiah Owens. It's a fumble back there. Ashland's got it. A bad pitch by Chris Miller. And the Tomcats have recovered, and off the bottom of the pile for the Cats comes number 63, I think, Marty Justice. And so the Tomcats will take over 1st and 10 at the Henry Clay 16 with just over 5 minutes to go. And leading it 34-0. Let's see what the Tomcats come with. They're coming with second-team offense, and they need a timeout because they're a few players short. 4:48 left to go in the ball game. Tomcats have used their final timeout. It's Ashland 34, Henry Clay nothing. This is Tomcat football on WCMI.
Tackle the... Automatic insurance. The Putnam Agency makes it our business to protect your business with every kind of commercial and personal insurance coverage you could possibly need. When it comes to commercial insurance coverage for your business, the Putnam Agency means insurance. 16th and Winchester Avenue, Ashland. Call 329-2200.
Tomcats come out 1st and 10 at the Henry Clay 16. Chad Sire, the sophomore, is your new quarterback. He gives to Greg Gardner, the sophomore fullback, and he gets a yard at the 15-yard line. So the Tomcats have taken the first-team offense out, and it looks like this is the way it'll wrap up. Thomas with 133 yards, Hutt with 117, Johnson with 95 tonight. The way things look. Gardner will give him 2. Second down and 8 at the 14-yard line, and up the middle inside the 10-yard line, pounding down near the 9 or the 8-yard line goes Harshaw, I think. Right, Harshaw. Nice run by the junior, as he takes it down near the 8-yard line, short by about a yard, so he picks up 7. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Ashland at the 8-yard line of Henry Clay. Sire brings him out. Daniels, Harshall, and Gardner. Here is Sire, and he got lowered.
I believe defense
Somebody jumped the gun.
offside. I think offside, Steve.
Yeah, it was. That's why he got him back there, because the guy came charging through before the ball was snapped.
Offsides against Henry Clay will give Ashland an automatic first down. And they'll mark off half the distance to the goal to the 4-yard line. 3:48 left to play. Ashland leading at 34-0 over Lexington Henry Clay. I have to go back in the record book. I don't think Ashland has ever beaten Henry Clay this bad. No, yes they have. No, they haven't. I wouldn't know how to look this thing up. I had to. No, they've never beat this bunch this bad. Here's Chad Sire going to give it off the right side. And I think we got another. No, that's David Daniels carrying the football. Down to about the 3. 2nd and goal for Ashland at the Henry Clay 3-yard line. 3:22 to go. Mark Washington comes in, along with Matt Carter. Coming out, Daniels and Steve Hicks. Sire still the quarterback. Gardner, Daniels, and now Washington in the backfield. Wide to the left side goes Carter. Here's Sire going to give it to Washington. They got him a yard maybe to about the 2. Mark Washington carries for the first time this year. Of course, he was hurt in the preseason and was unable to go for about 4 or 5 weeks. So Washington gets 1. It's 3rd and goal for Ashland at the 2-yard line of Henry Clay. Clock rolling, 2:45 to go. Washington comes out. Daniels goes back in. He and Harshall and Gardner supply the wishbone behind Sire. 3rd and goal from the 2. Sire going to have to flip it out to Daniels. Here's Daniels into the end zone to the score. And flag. They have a clip on Harshall.
Yep, I think you're right.
Daniels got in for the score, but I think they're going to nullify it on another clip. That one was a good call. It looked like a hold clip, all the same. Holding against Ashland will nullify the 2-yard touchdown run by David Daniels. And with 2:32 to go, the football will be marked out from the 2 to about the 12. 5th penalty on Ashland tonight for 40 yards. It's 34-0 Ashland. Tomcats with 28 second quarter points put it to rest.
The Ashland subs, I guess, are going against, is that still Henry Clay's first team defense?
There are a few newcomers, but not very many. The defensive line is still front line. Wide to the right side goes Kelly Yates for Ashland. Sire on the option flips out to Harshall, turns the corner inside to 10 to about the 9-yard line. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. It'll be 3rd down and goal for Ashland, or 4th down as they take it inside to 10 to about the 9. A gain of 3. 4th and goal for the Tomcats at the Henry Clay 9-yard line. Wide to the near side comes Kelly Yates. Sire hands under. Again, Gardner, Daniels, and Harshall on the option. Sire going to flip it out. Nope, going to keep it. Now he flips to Washington, and Washington gets it down to about the 8, and that's it. So the Tomcat offense will stall out at the 8-yard line, and Henry Clay will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line with a minute and a half to play. Ashland leading at 34-0. Tomcat defense, seeing some new faces in there. Tommy Connor, the man who recovered a fumble, Marty Justice, in at the nose. And Henry Clay comes out. We may have a new quarterback for the Blue Devils. We do. Number 33, Jake Edwards, a freshman at 5'8", 142. I have no idea. Nunnally carried the football for the Blue Devils up to the 14, a gain of 5. Inside a minute, 50 seconds to play. Ashland leading 34-0. And Henry Clay's a player or two short. got a headgear problem. They stopped the clock with 53 seconds to go. Ashland leading at 34-0. They've got 28 points in the second quarter to put the nail in the coffin of Henry Clay, and added 6 more here in the fourth on a 32-yard pass interception by Dwight Walter. Edwards brings him out. He's got Obadiah Owens in the backfield, along with Townsend and Brandon Loy. Here is the give to Townsend, trying to cut it up around the left side. He's across the 15, up near the 20-yard line. Got the first down. Only Henry Clay's 5th first down of the night, as he picks up 6. It'll be 1st and 10 for Henry Clay at their 20-yard line. Last play of the game coming up. 19 seconds to go. Henry Clay breaks huddle. As Edwards, the freshman quarterback, brings him out. Wide to the left side goes Tom Kramer. Wishbone is tight. Quick pitch. Here's Townsend trying to get it up outside. They nail him at about the 18, and that'll do it. The Ashland Tomcats have run their winning streak to 5 in a row, and the Tomcats have improved to 7-1. Their best start since 1982, when the Tomcats went 7-1 and finished 9-4 into the State 4A semifinals. The Henry Clay Blue Devils of Coach Jake Bell dropped to 2-4 as the Tomcats improved to 7-1. The final score: Ashland 34 and Henry Clay 0. This is Tomcat football on WCMI.
Addington, a name you can trust, a name you can count on. Addington employs over 700 Kentuckians in their family of companies. Addington mines high-quality Kentucky coal with a responsibility to its fellow citizens in reclaiming the land for which Addington has won numerous state awards. Described in Fortune magazine as one of the nation's fastest-growing companies, Addington is one corporate citizen the Kentuckians can count on.
Addington Brothers are people helpers.
That's Glenn Faulkner, local businessman.
Larry's always been supportive of the schools here in Elliott County. He certainly treated schools properly here in Elliott County.
That's Gene Binion, superintendent of Elliott County Schools. They know that when it comes to you and your environment, that Addington is making the future better today. Addington, with its model environmentally secure sanitary landfills, its road construction and gold mining operations, makes Addington the leader. Addington, a name you can trust, a name you can count on.
You may have noticed the changes at the Clark Oil Gulf stations lately. Well, that's because Gulf is now BP. Now, although our name and appearance have changed, we still offer the same high-quality products and service as before. Well, as a matter of fact, the credit card you've been using at our Gulf stations will be welcome at BP stations across the U.S. You can charge gasoline, repairs, or Food Mart purchases at no added cost. So stop in today at any of our area Clark Oil BP locations. You'll appreciate the changes, and you'll like what stayed the same.
At Armco, having state-of-the-art facilities is another of their strategic goals. Some projects to meet our goals have already been completed, like the Ashland caster and modifications to the cold mills. Armco has spent over $180 million over the last year to produce the quality products required by Armco's customers. Armco is spending money on various customer information systems, integrated technology, as well as on special information projects to make sure Armco has what it needs to lead the industry. Armco, America's steelmaker.
Back at Putnam Stadium, the Ashland Tomcats win it here tonight by the final count of 34-0. The Tomcats score 28 second quarter points to win it. Chris Hutt scoring 3 touchdowns on runs of 3, 47, and 51. David Brown hit Juan Thomas with a 20-yard pass to complete the scoring. Johnson was 4 for 4 in the second quarter, and the Tomcats added a late fourth quarter touchdown on Dwight Walter's 32-yard pass interception. The kick was blocked by Sayers. The Tomcats' Charlie Johnson had a leg cramp and couldn't kick. And Ashland went to 34-0 over Henry Clay. The Tomcats win their 5th game in a row, improved to 7-1. Henry Clay has their one-game winning streak snapped, and the Blue Devils of Coach Jake Bell stand at 2-4. Henry Clay back in action next week. They'll be at Lexington Tates Creek for a district matchup. The Tomcats travel to Montgomery County. The Indians of Coach Oni Owen, and our first district matchup of the 1990 football season. As Ashland wins it here tonight, 34-0 over Lexington Henry Clay, and we'll come back in a moment on WCMI.
31 Jet Fire, ready, forward.
Hello, this is UK coach Bill Curry, inviting all you Wildcat football fans to set your dial here for University of Kentucky football. The 1990 season offers an exciting schedule against teams from Indiana, North Carolina, and the always tough Southeastern Conference. Tune into the action each Saturday through the fall for Kentucky Wildcat football.
This is Kaywood Ludford inviting you to follow the Wildcats right here on Ashland Sports Tradition WCMI.
We need to talk about the future and my freedom.
Okay.
How long have I been coming here?
Oh, golly, I guess.
A long time, eh?
Yes, a long time.
And all this time, I've never asked for special favors or treatment or anything like that.
No.
Not that you didn't make me feel special. You did, and I appreciate it, really.
Thanks.
It's just that from now on, it's going to be different.
Different?
Yes, different. I'm over 50 now, and I just want more. I want my freedom without all the obligations.
She wants something she can't get just anywhere. She doesn't want to pay for checking any longer, or for checks, or for her Visa or MasterCard, or for traveler's checks, money orders, cashier's checks, or her Quest card, or notary services. She wants interest on her checking account, a bonus on her CDs, and an annual estate plan analysis. She wants a lot, and she wants it all free. And she can get it, too, at the Bank of Ashland.
Here, Louise, sign this and have your freedom.
Thanks, Max. I knew you folks at the Bank of Ashland would understand.
Bank of Ashland understands with the Freedom 50 account. Member FDIC.
This is the Ashland Tomcat Postgame Report.